Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a miserable Monday. Happy Monday. Have a good Monday. Just have a laugh at what happened here. This is my my misery from the last week. Not everything that went bad, but holy cow, it was a tough one in terms of game. Otherwise, it was fine. Same old stuff. You know what I'm saying? Same old stuff. So welcome. Here we are on Himmels Malinovka-Dorf. I'm in my T-77 in a Tier 8 and 9 battle. And I do something I don't usually do. I camp in the back. As you can see, about 2/3 of the team is camping down at the cap or on the little sniper hill, and we have about 5 tanks or so. It looks like four tanks going up the hill. So I was typing, hey, as I saw this develop, I said, don't go up the hill. If they make any kind of serious push, we're going to have trouble taking it on. I'm in an autoloader with a really long reload. As you know, I rarely do something like this, and it turns out to be pretty much the wrong idea. But I'm watching this develop, and we're going to have a little skerfuffle here. little skerfuffle, a skerfuffle. The Skoda from Clan Vets, Great Taz, which might have been anonymized, I don't know, can't remember. Maybe it's not because it's showing the clan or something. Anyway, I don't remember how it all went, but he takes exception to my gameplay. All right, so the guard kills the tortoise. That was actually a good start, and we do have a bit of a fight going on down south. So that's kind of my first clue that it's going okay. Skoda says, love premium cowards. I'm assuming he's talking about me. Goes up there and takes some hits. They do a little bit of damage. The enemy AT-15 drowns, and we're kind of off to a decent start, but we've lost our Leopard PTA. Here comes my buddy, Great Taz. He's hiding out in the bush right there. And I say 2/3 of the team camp, dude. Hill can't be taken like that. Now, it turns out we actually do win the hill, or it's at least neutral, because the best tonic for a bad deployment is the enemy's bad deployment, right? I don't usually do this. If you've ever watched me play this game on stream or the videos that I show mostly, I don't sit in the back like this. Rarely, if ever. But I will tell you that I have been getting absolutely annihilated trying to go up to the critical terrain and fight against bad odds. So I'm trying to figure out what it looks like in today's meta of when to not go up there. And this looked very much like a when to not go up there. Not a win as in a W, but win, W-H-E-N. And we did have an Emil 2, that is definitely to our advantage. But we've only got 3 tanks, and it looks like the AMX ran off, right? The AMX-30 buggered out of there. And went over to help the Batchat 25T. I'm going to tell you, man, it is a bit of a flail right now for me, trying to... Where is that sweet spot? You know what I'm saying? Do I go up there and just die? We're starting to win. Now, what I wish I would have done, in hindsight, is start moving about right now and get up there and help him. Now, here comes my buddy, Great Taz. He's not well pleased with how I'm playing. He's going to come down here. He's going to knock a tree down that I kind of need, so that's not good. And then he's going to turn right around here. Good old Great Taz. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing with my camera. I'm not even paying attention. I know he went by. And then I kind of got bumped. And I'm like, oh, he's using me as armor. Okay, well, that's awesome. Not too big a deal. Now I'm trying to back up. Okay, well, he's trying to block me. No, okay, I'll go that way. Okay, no, let's go this way. No, he wants to block me. Okay. Yep, so we'll just head off this way, and he's pretty fast backwards. I'll give him, man. He's got the back pedal down right there. Here he comes. Okay, so my buddy, Great Taz. He's not well pleased. He's not well pleased. Does not like premium tank cowards. Apparently that's me. I am a premium tank coward. I'm a pixel coward, my friends. I admit it. And now he's using me as armor. I don't know. He's about a 50% player, as I recall. I looked it up. So he's just kind of sitting there. I'm sitting here. And like I said, going back to the meta thing and the gameplay thing and Miserable Monday and trying to figure stuff out. I actually hit that scorpion, which is pretty cool. Man, it's been tough. So I'm trying to find that sweet spot in between the over-aggression and if I was reviewing someone's video right now, somebody's replay, and I don't know why I'm sitting here so long. If I was reviewing someone else's replay, I'd have told them to get up the hill right now. Actually earlier, because this is really won at this point, and the hit points and everything and the damage is all up the hill up there. So there you go. There's my buddy. So he's just sort of hanging out with me. He's very upset. Let's see what happens. There he goes. He takes off, and then eventually I head up the hill, and I don't think I even get another shot. And we win. So there you go. There you go, my friends. All right, next up is this fantastic Matchmaker. Now, I don't complain about Matchmaker too often. I think, in general, over the large sample size, it does pretty well. And I'm not saying that there's anything we can really do about this, but when you get a game like this, it's very difficult to win. So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, this Alpine Tiger, I don't remember exactly if he was low time or just bad or both. I can't remember, but it's an Alpine Tiger. And what's on the other side? A 703-2, 122. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if there were a few other heavies out there to kind of balance it out, and maybe different levels of quality, but there's not. They have a 703, we have an Alpine Tiger. We have a T69, they have a Pantera. We have an Udez, and they have a Kanonen Jagdpanzer. The rest of it is relatively even, I would say. But the top three, we are at a huge disadvantage because of the situational nature of the Udez, for one thing. The Kanonen Panzer is much more flexible. The T69 just is not good. The Alpine Tiger just is not good, especially when compared to the other two. Now, I'm not saying Matchmaker rigs games by the kind of tank, but it does make bad matchups, and on occasion. And this one just goes poorly, man. So we'll come down here. Let's see what happens. The Udez goes over to the west side. I come up to this thing. We're just going to kind of timestamp forward because this is just a slow bleed to a massacre. Right? Now, the 703, look where he is. He's over on the west side. I think that is a brilliant move on his part. He probably looked at that matchup and went, you know what? I'm not really afraid of anything they have, minus maybe the Udez / getting swarmed. I think I can push right up the 1-2 line and punish him, which is exactly what he does. He heads up there, takes out the Udez, so now our situational camper tank that should be able to hold things off at distance is wiped out because the 703 realizes he's got a huge overmatch in terms of quality of the tank. Let's pretend he didn't even realize it. It doesn't matter because that's where he went, and we really had nothing over there to stop him. I'm thinking even if the Alpine Tiger was over there, it would have been tough. And the Kanonen is smart enough to follow up. So he's bringing his gun, and meanwhile we're just hanging out down here, doing a whole lot of nothing. Yep, timestamp forward. And you can see, here we go, the massacre is starting. Boom, just guys dying. They've only lost 3. It's 8-3. It's 12-3. I'm trying to shoot the one there. I'm the last guy, and it's a 3-14 game, right? I think I get double tapped by this guy. I'm trying to get a shot, maybe. Take a look and see if he actually... Yeah, there's a 122. Boom. Whack, whack. Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Just... Tab massacre. And largely... You know, just unlucky, it happens. I'm not saying it happens all the time, but those are tough ones. They can be won, but those are tough ones. We were at a huge disadvantage, so we were going to need to play really well, and add on to the quality of the players we had. Again, not talking about the quality of the person. I'm just talking in terms of pixel tank skill, for whatever that means to you. But in terms of this match, it meant a lot because we were so far behind the 8 ball from everything going on in this match. It was going to be tough to win. And I didn't do much. I did 468. So it's not like I was leading the charge to help us win. 15-3. We got more of those coming. All right, here we are on Safe Haven in my Astron Rex, which I have recently finished the 100 Battle Challenge on. Got about 53% win rate, 900 something average XP. Did okay, 1700 and some change average damage. Not amazing. I kind of like it. It's not a bad tank. But it's a weird auto loader because it has such a long wait between the shots, so it's a little bit hard to leverage as an auto loader. But if you're able to get shots in and unmolested, it can be brutal because it will have to carry 5 shells and dump 5 shells again in a long time period. 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 Commas matter. Pauses matter. Intonation matters. Alrighty, so we're going to head down here to the south, and this game is an example. Last week, I would say 3 times, I sat down and my first game was so atrocious, I walked away. Twice, 2 of those days I came back, played a few more later. This one I did not come back. I was so disgusted by the whole experience, I simply did not come back. So here we go, we're going to head up here, we're going to timestamp forward. Here we go, boom. Go back forward again, taking some looks. Alright, how we doing? So far, so good. Not too bad. Alright, so Guys are kind of pushing. We got a lot of dudes up here. Type 59 just drives up and gets whacked. Gets RD'd. We'll timestamp forward. There we go. Take a shot on him. I think I got the damage. A couple shots back. Okay. It's going okay-ish, right? We are down 2. 59G YOLO's in against 82,000 of them. So that's probably not going to go well. See if we can get a sweet shot on that guy. No, not quite. Is he going to come out and give me a shot? Maybe. There we go. We'll sneak one on this dude. Ooh, alright, that works. Back up. Timestamp forward. How we doing? Uh-oh. 1 to 4. 1 to 4. I mean, there's nothing right now that's screaming too much you're in trouble, except that the guys down in the factory are kind of looking like they're getting surrounded. And up here, we have some dudes in the back, and they're kind of all forward. And I feel like they're about to make a move, you know what I'm saying? So we'll go for it again. We kill that dude. I have 3 shells, and all of a sudden now it's 3 to 5, and it looks like our guys down the factory. There goes another dude. It's 3 to 6, and I'm feeling it now, right? You're feeling the collapse. I'm going to try to run away a bit while I'm reloading. I do have a bit before I can reload. Unfortunately, this has a long reload. I've only done 734, and we are 3.5 minutes into this thing, and now all my buddies that were here are gone. They all died, and I didn't show you what was going on, but they all they just YOLO'd down and died. The Su-130 YOLO'd in. It was nutty. The Shiv tip is running away. You know, it's nothing good is about to happen here. I can tell that. And that guy goes by and just before I'm reloaded, so that's no good. They have 2 arties, so I know that's going to suck. I'm thinking, well, maybe I can get away from here. Let's try to run. Nope, I got guys over here. Someone gets shot by him. Holy cow, what are we doing? Oh my gosh, there's that guy. I stop. Shoot him. This is not going to be good, man. This is just not good. Try to get away. Maybe I can do. Nope, I'm going to get hit again, of course, by the 6x6. Artie's coming in, and it's over. The plan now is to just run completely away. I probably should have hit reload on the way down here. I remember thinking that about halfway down the hill, thinking I should have reloaded. Just going to go all the way down here to the back. Get hit by the Hawk 30. That's fun. Run into this thing. Run into the end of the world. Just speed up. There we go. I finally go to a reload. Just use this low spot here to get back. I'm just going to run to the corner and try to farm, man. I can't tell you how many times I've had to do this in the last few weeks. Just the team just disintegrates, and I've got to go make a last stand somewhere and just hope I can get some hit points somewhere. Lorraine's making a runner. Parks right in front of where I might be able to shoot a guy. That was awesome. Bit of a snapshot worked for me. I'll take that. And it's just 3 of us. A little snapshot by the arty. Nicely done. Dude's sitting up there. Alright, we'll get a little pin on him, right? No, armor not penetrated. Nice little shift at the end. STA-2's coming in. I got 3 shells. We're at 1,300 damage. Not a very fast tank. Armor not hit, of course. That was awesome. That's what I get for auto-aiming, right? Put a shot on him. Artie comes in. I should have chased the STA-2 or just taken a shot on the Hawk. There we go. So my last damage, I'm at the 1944, which looks like a decent result, but of course it's 4 to 13. Just absolute massacre, and it's going to be 4 to 15 by the time we're done. Boom. And goodbye, GW gets rammed. Yeah, nope, not quite. GW's pretty heavy. Look at everybody all boogered up right there. So I got up after that. I walked away, and I did not play again. And that is just something I haven't done much in the past, but it is happening more and more. More and more. So I pretty much titled this one, I Can't Be Everywhere to Save Morons from Themselves. You know what I mean? Take some shots on him. That looks like a great start. I'll take it, man. That's not bad. It's a place I don't normally go. I'm trying out some new things. I've seen people have some luck here. If you can kind of control this spot, you can actually peel them out of the little north part of the pit. And let's see what we can do, right? I'm on a reload. I'm going to hang out here for a second, make them forget about me, and then I want to try to get down into the middle. The rest of the team seems to be going in reasonable spots, more or less. Our TD heads in there. I'm just going to make a runner, try to get down here before I get hit. That worked out. Very nice. Careful, try not to break my tracks. Shift around, and we'll go ahead and head up here. We'll speed us up. We'll get up over here. All right. Not bad. Oh, we got a dude coming in. Tornwagen. So maybe the 2 of us can take this dude down. puts a big hit on the 122 TM. The ship TVP guy is doing the permatrack thing. I'm going to try to get in here. I actually get a shot on him, so that works. He takes a shot and misses or shoots the guy next to me or whatever, and we just gun him down. That feels like an absolute win, right? We got 2 tier 8s down. Things are working out pretty nicely. I like it. What's going on in the corner? All right, they have a good amount of tanks there. They seem like they should be able to take on that kind of action down there. No worries. We get this Charfucher out of the way. Speed this thing up a bit. All right, I changed what I'm doing, and let's go around here. All of a sudden, they get a couple kills, right? Push on in here, see what we can do. Our Object 263 is making it happen. Now, I want you to take a look at the mini-map while we're cruising along here, right? Take a look at the mini-map. Yes, we're pushing some guys by their cap. Let's gun these guys down. Okay. Come around behind these, but, of course, serious problem is developing. It's 4-3, but you can see what's going on, right? Their E-75 pushed up north. Crazy. You don't see that very often. They did hold with the Char and the RHM that corner there where I was, that kind of north part of that hill, so we couldn't punish them as they pushed up, and now they're all pushing down. And I am furiously clicking. Furiously clicking. Because we all know what's about to happen, right? The enemy 53-55 drowned. We get a guy on cap. Now we have 2 on cap. All we need is a reset, right? Now they have 3 on cap. So our T-95 still trundling. T-122 TM didn't do anything. I don't know what the Shiv tip guys are doing. They're like hanging out right there. I feel like they're extremely fast and could have gone right across there. And I've got 12 seconds. Going to be reloaded by the time I get there. Everything looks pretty good. E-75, we're going to come up here. I'll show you what I'm doing with mine. There we go. And I make a bad decision going after the little fast guy. I should have shifted over and gone after one of these dudes. But we get capped out. Like, that is just not something you see very often. Ricochet, naturally. Of course. Of course. Oh my gosh, and I don't know, man. I don't know why this guy didn't rage in here, although the Charfucher is now kind of coming around behind us. Maybe he didn't want to get jumped on by that guy or something. I don't know why the 263 hasn't moved up. Oh, that was tough. Now, to be fair, that last one was definitely my fault. 100%. I didn't give us a chance. All right, I'm just going to fast forward this because I'm looking for the last. If I was more professional, I'd already have us there. But I wanted to talk about how that last one's my fault. This one's actually a pretty close game. We're having a pretty good game right here. It ends up being a win, actually. So we're trying to track these guys down. And now we're trying to get this T-34-2. It's been a bit of a thorn in my side for most of the game. Trying to find where he is, looking around, peeking into bushes, all that good stuff. And we're going to find him over here. All right, so I have 5 shells, 2,000 damage so far, and he's at 1,081. He takes a hit, and I'm thinking, all right, we can make this happen. See how careful I've been? Normally, I would just have raged in there at that guy, but I keep losing these close ones. Keep losing these close ones because my teammates are just miserable. But I think we're in good shape. The ARL dies, and now I know we got it. All right, so let's get in here now and watch me just take this guy down. It's going to be amazing. Watch, just shoot him. No, that's the ground. Okay, well, all right, that's fine. We got 4 more. He took a hit. Took a hit off me. That's the ground. Okay, good. No problem. We're going to reload. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to hit him this time. That's the ground. Maybe this one. Yay! No. Yes. Okay. 3 into the ground. All right. Yes. Those were kind of low percentage. There was a lot of ground there to see. But they definitely all went into the ground. Oof. You know, that's the kind of thing, though. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think I needed to be that careful. I had the Carnarvon coming. I had 5 shells. All I really needed to do was come around the corner and get clear of all that and just take nicely aimed shots. And I probably would have hit 2 or 3 of those. Right? Instead of 1 out of 4, it probably would have been 2 out of 3 or 2 out of 4, even if he reloaded in time to kill me. But it's that kind of gameplay decision that's been crippling me lately, man. it's almost like it's being too careful at times and taking low percentage shots. So there you go. We'll just break in from your regularly scheduled programming to show you another fantastic first game of the day. This is one of the other 3 that I was talking about. I think I did come back later on in the day. Again, the Astron Rex, mixed bag with this thing. Went to the south on Berlin, which I almost never do. And what happened here is exactly what I feel like happens every time I go down here. The north lost because we didn't have enough tanks, and we played peek-a-boom down here doing more or less nothing with the other 2 or 3 tanks that went here. And then we get completely stuffed by TDs hanging out here in TD zones because you can't move forward. I don't know why anyone goes down here. If this wins battles on Berlin, please tell me how. I want to know. If you get enough guys getting through it quickly, yes, but that applies to any map. I just feel like this is such a sideshow down here. Yes, it's a great hold down spot if you want to play peek-a-boom and not do any pushing. But I already took a big hit from the Scorpion that's sitting back over there. Then there's a Sioux in there as well. We'll just let you see the bitter end here. I try to make a runner. We're going to come across, see when we shoot this guy. Yay, we got it. Can we shoot him again? I don't know. Are we so stupid we're going to sit there? Yeah, we are. It's so stupid we're going to sit there. I should have ran across. Take the shot on the way. Maybe slow down and shoot one and get over here. Again, another bad decision late game. It wasn't going to win this game by any means, but it may have given me another shot or 2. And I don't know. It's frustrating. I think I get to this point now in games. It's a 5 to 15. It's closer than it. It's not even that close. It looks closer than it really is. It was a massacre. It was a slaughter. We had 0 chance. And then I'm second guessing myself. Did we have 0 chance because I didn't go north? Did we have 0 chance because my team was terrible? Is it a combination of that? Probably. I don't know, man. But it's Monday, so we got to show that kind of stuff. That's what we do on Monday. Here's another special case right here. This one I just shook my head. I think I'm saying this way too much. I didn't have a good idea what to do here. We've got 2 Calibans, by the way, at the top. So 2 Calibans. They have a 5100 and an AMX. Why isn't it possible that one Caliban gets slid over the other side and we have one of those guys slid over our way? Why do we have to have 2 heavies? You know, theoretically, we have an advantage in heavies because we have 2 heavies, but they're Calibans, right? And these are rental Calibans because the skill of these guys is not great. Anyway, I'm in my 59G, and we're here on Himmel's Pearl Riverdorf. And encounter on this map is problematic. Should I turn that stuff off, guys? I've always contended that leaving encounter and assault on, it helps you learn the game better. I might change my mind in terms of just turning it off because they're so miserable sometimes. And this is what I'm starting to see. I'm looking at this deployment, and I'm already getting a headache. You know what I'm saying? I'm already getting a headache. There's a Caro going to the heavy area with an AT-7. The Oni hasn't started moving. He will come my way. The rest of them are going to camp / go to cap. Herder, go to cap. That's what I titled this one. I was going to do an entire video on it, but I think you get the picture right here, right? But I think we all know what's going on here. I get a bit of a first shot here, and for a wonder, I don't get snapped back. Kind of blew my... Oh, I do get snapped back. I just happened to bounce it. He hit me, of course. Why wouldn't he? That's awesome. And I'm thinking, well, nope, I can't push, can I? Because if he has any kind of help, plus he's an autoloader, I'm just going to get mauled or killed. Even if I got up into the middle, I wouldn't be able to hold it. So their 5-1 is kicking the snot out of our Caro. I suspect he is, anyway, with hold-down capability and just a Tier 8 tank owning our Caro. The AT's coming in. Here comes the Oni finally, and then we have... you know, herder cap guys going there to cap. We're just going to timestamp forward because nothing here goes well. Now I'm seeing in the north heavy area nothing good. So what are my choices now, folks? I mean, look at it. What do I do? Do I run to cap and try to break the cap? I suppose that's one option, and maybe fast cap. That's about the best I can think of. You might look at this and go, well, it's not over, Guido. It's only 1-to-1. Yeah, but we're in big, big trouble. Our positioning is horrible. We're going to lose the Caro and the AT-7. There's no way they survive. Maybe me and the Oni can take this area here, but I still don't have a good idea of how many are here. I don't think too many, really. But let's wait and see how this thing breaks down. And already I'm starting to feel like I need to get out of here. I'm going to stay, because if the Oni goes around the corner and he starts fighting somebody, then I'm going to take some opportunistic shots. But there he goes, and there's nobody there. Yep, nobody there. So maybe the 69's up top. He actually is. So he took the opportunity to get up there. Down goes the Caro, and here they come pushing into the AT7, and I'm getting out of here. Caro says, are you guys really that stupid? Yes, apparently we are. And now we're losing in every direction. One of the Calibans is already dead. Our map control is near zero. We're all stuffed into the corner. Here comes all these guys. And now it's 1-5. I don't know, fellas. I'm going to be honest. I'm not really sure what I should have done with that. Maybe leave, maybe push with the Oni and stay with him. But we're so far away from the cap, I decide to farm damage. I'm just going to come over here to a defensive position, and we'll get as many hit points out of this as we can. So let's go for it. We got 839. We're shooting this guy up. He sneaks away, unfortunately. Take a stab at him, but he's long gone. Go forward again. We kill the 5-1. We're bouncing shots. We're up to 2,215 in a losing effort. There's the Hellcat. Just give him a little peek. There we go. And now this 6x6 keeping me lit. I'm up to 2215. There's only 3 of us left. It is now 3-12. I cannot tell you how many of these kind of games I've had these last 2 weeks. And I seem to rarely be on the winning side of them. Not many close games. So I think we get killed here. Yeah, there we go. So we get blowed up. We end up with 2,763, basically from farming damage late. I don't know what I got up there with. It was 600 or 700. That was it. It's not like I was ever in danger of winning this battle. Pure misery, my friends. Pure misery. And a matchmaking / deployment loss. There wasn't much we were going to be able to do with that. I will tell you that if the Calibans had gone to the heavy area, I probably would have flexed down with them. Or even if they'd gone to the middle, where they have a bit of a shorter range shot, we probably could have beat their heavies in the heavy push if we'd have had the Calibans with us. The Oni, me, the Calibans, the Caro, that would have been a much better, reasonable fight than what we ended up getting into. We got into bad fights everywhere and lost in every direction. Oof. Oh, this one I titled Too Many Unplayable Games. Too many unplayable games. There are just so many like this now. Am I a broken record yet? Yes. Absolutely 100% broken record. Let's see. There's 5. 1/3 of the teams are TDs to begin with. Some of which you will find forward, but not many of which you will find forward. It just depends on the TD. Our 257's in the back. Our Progetto 54's in the back. My 50 TP PR. I think they're all headed over that side. 1/3 to 1/2 of my tanks are over in the southwest corner. The WZ-132A, our only scout, parked himself in the bush. I think went AFK or something. I don't know. He's back there. I'm not sure what we're spotting. I guess if somebody sneaks between me and him, he'll see them. I don't know. The rest of them are over here on the castle looking for sniper shots, sniper schnitzel on all these hills. None of this works unless the castle guys push, and they don't. So I don't know what we're doing there. And we have, 3 brave souls in the middle. The TNH, the Kressel, and the TS5. Woo-hoo-hoo! This is good, dude. This is 50 TP PR, man. 50 and the Progetto. They are moving into the red line. We'll just timestamp forward. How do you think this is going to go? It's starting to go well. Okay, I'm running away. There's actually a JT moving through. I thought about spotting him and maybe trying to get some shots, and I'm just looking at this setup, and I just know that ain't going to work. So I get out of here. I have a whole 0 damage. I've bounced 320 and taken some. There's the 432, my friends. Super force. Not moving. I don't know what he's not even really in a good spotting position. I'm assuming he's AFK because nothing's going on. He can't even spot forward because he's up against that building. I think he might come back, actually. I decided to run away. We are now at 3-6. We are at now 9-3. Nothing about this deployment was ever really going to work. I guess Super Force just gets farmed. I thought he actually moved, but it looks like the Scorpion goes in there and farms our AFK Tier 9 light tank, which would have been a really nice asset to have in the game. I don't know if your team gets 1 Tier 9, it'd be super nice if they played. Just chucking that out there, And now I'm in farming mode. How many times have you seen this today already? It just seems like it's about all I do. Try to run away. Shoot guys in the side. We'll timestamp forward. I'm up to a whole 800 damage. And it's now 3 to 12. Here comes this feller. We bounce because we get up into the upper plate. That sucks. We're starting to get guys behind us. We get a shot on him. There we go. There's some damage. We're at 1,051. I mean, we really haven't done much of anything. Spotted, and that's the end of that, right? No, don't have a lot. Oh, good. The JT. Not only did he just fire, but he goes dark right after he fired. I don't really know what happened there, if I'm honest. Doesn't matter, though. Doesn't matter what happened there because I explode. And it is a 4 to 15 battle. Another deployment that was destined to failure. Where did the 257 die? They actually eventually went into town. I didn't notice that. So they kind of fall back here and then they go late into town. And it looks like they get shredded by the guys who owned the castle because you can't really move across here while the castle's owned. Just complete and utter failure start to finish. So while things were going bad and I was getting upset and nothing seemed to work, I said to myself, what's the best tonic for just a complete abject failure of a week of gameplay? Well, why don't you just play your worst tank? A tank you're so bad at that you actually help the enemy team win. This is a tank I have 50, so maybe 30, somewhere between 30 and 50, I think, battles in which I have a 37% win rate, or maybe lower now. I don't remember because I did lose several in a row with it. I had one with decent damage. The old K91 PT, a tank I'm so miserably bad at that if you see me on your team with it, I am actively trying to hurt you. I'm actively trying to make my team win. Not because I'm consciously actively trying to make my team lose, but I am actively making my team lose when I play this miserable thing. So, when you see me in this tank and I'm on your team, just do your best. Just know that in the background, subconsciously, I'm trying to ruin your team's day. That's just how it is. That's how it is. I don't know what it is about this tank. What are you supposed to do with this thing? Is it an assault TD? Is it a sniper? It does neither one of them. It sort of can do either one. I don't know. But let's see. Everything looks copacetic for the moment, and I'll get some shots here. But I want you to notice the negative on the hit points thing is just going to start creeping ever so quickly downward. 1500, 2803, back to 1658. Actually, we look like we're okay. That's a 4 to 2. We'll shoot him and we'll miss completely. We'll just miss completely. Let's see if we can get sneak one on him this time. Whoop. Nope, crit damage. Yeah, that'll show him. Oh, how do we get to 2 to 9? I have no idea. I don't know because I'm driving the K91 PT, the tank that is designed for me to make you lose. The tank that Guido makes you lose in. 3 to 11. This is going well. Now, remember, folks, these are all from last week. Every one of these games is a game I had last week, and I didn't really play that much. There's probably 30 or 40 games. For me, that's not much. But every one of these, and I didn't select all the massacres. You know, sometimes you just have a Rompel Stomp go against you and you just move on. 13 to 4. Oh, that was an armor not hit on a moving scout. That was fun. Go forward. All right, we're about to get gang tackled. It is now 14 to 4. I'm just looking for somebody to shoot. Give me some hit points. Here we go. He's just going to come in. All right, got a shot on him. Everyone's shooting me. Oh my gosh, here it all. Boom, 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 boom. One more shot. Hey, 2,645. You might go, ooh, that wasn't a bad game, Guido. I think that fiery red ball with everyone on my side red in a 4 to 15. There is no more appropriate picture for my week than this. Along with, I don't know how many of my buddies' tanks. I am pointing, I guess I'm kind of pointing to the middle, but look at all the dead green tanks right there. Yeah, I am pointing. How did I get pointed that way? I don't know. But anyway, that is the graveyard O tanks of all my buddies over there. Oh yeah. This one I titled "What's the Point Really?" And this is I think the last game, or maybe the second to last. I don't remember if my good game was the last one I played in this. I played it 3 or 4 times that day. And I think they're all losses except for the one that I farmed like 3,300 damage from the back on Redshire or something like that. This is proc, obviously, and I was over on the 1-2 line. And you will notice that they have 2 guys on cap and have had for a while. There's a Super Conqueror and a Prototype sitting up there on the backside, kind of trying to stare down into the city, hoping they'll see, I guess. The 1-2 line actually won, and they're pushing. We have an advantage, but if you look at where our tanks are in the 33 seconds we have, and there is no apparent movement by any of these guys to try to get up and over and find out the guys on cap. So I just, I don't know, what is, not a fit necessarily, but resigned, morose, resigned to my fate, I guess is a best way to say it. I just trundle towards the cap going, I don't know, guys. Maybe if I get a light and help you out, we can somehow maybe decap. And I just know I ain't going to make it, man. I'm just like, oh my gosh, come on, don't hit me. And I knock down a building. I'm trying to knock it shot, and there's a bunch of tanks up there, so I can't really protect myself, and he hits me. And I don't seem to really have any armor in this tank a lot of times. I've bounced nothing so far, and yeah, I'm not going to bounce that either. Then the Leopard goes in. And our guys that are pushing the 1-2 line with fast tanks are, I'm flanking, I don't know why you're flanking, there's a problem at the cap. There's guys on the hill. I don't know how it is the Super Conqueror did not come up and over and wreck those guys. Like, they were all lit, and I don't understand in any way, shape, or form. I can't. I just can't. I can't. We lost. We lost this. All right, last but not least, this may have been another game. Well, it is another game, obviously, I had in the K91. I don't know where it was in the session, but timing-wise, it was after, so I must have played at least one more in this thing. We're on Enskdorf here. We're going to get a 430 that's going to tuck up in here, and he's just going to absolutely eat my lunch. There's going to be virtually nothing I can do. I'm going to kind of go here. Nope, there he is. Oh, he's side-scraping. We'll shoot him. Okay, all right. That's an okay trade. He does get the engine. And now I've got to have this is a bit of a problem. Boom. Nope. That. Bam. Okay, 356 nails me. I miss, naturally. Now he's going to sneak a shot through here. I got one, but he did too. So hasn't missed yet. This guy, I'm going to admit, I got miffed. I don't know why he was jammed up in there. And I shouldn't have done that. But, dude, it gets tiresome. It gets tiresome. I can't figure out why he's there. You know what I'm saying? And there's no excuse. You know what I mean? There's no excuse. It's just most of those games, the last 3 or 4, I think the Type 59 was the same session. Those were all in the same session. It was like a 3 and 11 or 4 and 11 session, something like that. It got more and more frustrating. I should have stopped. And then I wouldn't be doing stupid things like that right there. For a wonder, I actually get a shot on the Borowski and it doesn't snap me, so now I'm feeling pretty good. Now this is pretty funny though, because pretty quickly here, I'm like, alright, we're going to work together, okay? The Rev's going to get in there. I'm like, alright, dude, sorry about that. Let's get in there. We'll sort this 430. We'll shut him down. Maybe we can start bringing this thing back, because things are not going well. The Borowski has him kind of working around. Ooh, well, snap! He snaps me again. I snap him, but he has not missed me. He has not missed me. He has hit me and pinned me every single shot. The Shiv tip's going in. There goes the Rev. I'm like, if we all just go around together, I don't want to go around and get killed. But if they just go in there and start shooting, all right, they got his attention. Here we go. We got this. I'm going to push on in here, and then, oh, he's making a move. Oh, geez. Oh, crap. All right, now I'm lit, and here he comes. I mean, I just absolutely massacred by this Object 430. I mean, I think I think that this end miserable Monday clip right here really just sums up the entire week. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of damage, sort of in an okay place, but just completely outplayed by everything around me. Getting salty on occasion, people doing weird stuff, and at the end of the day, just getting wiped out. completely destroyed. He missed not one shot. I bounced not one shot. Every single shot was a pin. A hit and a pin. All right, guys, that's all I've got. Have a good Monday. Next stream will be Friday. So have a good week. We'll see you on Friday. That's all I've got. Later.